Both teams are down to Dan's our 3 or 4 pitcher through the course of the year. I assume their pitcher was the same, the 3rd or the 4th pitcher for them. So, it's got to be some type of offense. You got to pick the offense up at this point and be able to get some runs. And, quite frankly, last night we felt like we should have been able to get that win. Tonight we didn't really play as up to our ability. We didn't have really good at-bats. We didn't pitch in certain spots. We gave up those runs. To be honest with you, and I don't like to hold back. If you know me, I just seem to tell it like it is. With that man on second, it was an innocent man on second with 2 outs, and he has a lot of stolen bases, and I saw something that really thought he was stealing the base, and we put on a sign for an inside move. We pitched the ball on that pitch, and that cost us a lot because he got to steal third, and I think we have him at third easily while he's stealing, and that stops those 2 runs. So that, handing them those 2 runs in the first inning is big. But I'll tell you what, over the course of the years, George is a class guy for Ithaca. It's great playing his teams. A lot of times we play out in California. They're very well coached. He's a classy guy, and I'm really proud of him and happy for him, that his team was able to play well. It comes down to a bounce here. That's what I'm going to tell my guys. It's simple little things that are either done or not done, whether it's getting a bunt down, turning a certain double play, making a pitch, that if you don't do these things, you're going to find yourself on the losing end. And I think, Pat Bloom said it last night, it's one thing here, one thing there that makes the difference, and it's that close between winning and losing, especially on this stage. You can't make these kinds of mistakes or hand teams extra outs and expect to be around very long.
What was Adam's throwing? What did you see from him today? The starter for.
What was his stuff like?
Yeah.
It looked like he was just coming a pretty, fastball off speed, which some type of breaking ball, and just worked a little backwards. I mean, not anything where we haven't seen it, over the course of 50-something game, whatever we've played. It's just sometimes you hit balls right at them. Early in the game, we really hit some balls on the screws right at them. Their defense was in a position a lot of times where we hit right into their shift or right into their defense in the outfield, and our 3-hitter Andy Lopez was hurt. He hurt his back, but right before the game we had to scratch him. So you see we're playing with 5 freshmen, and it's a big stage for some of those guys. And we never really got a chance to do our thing, get guys on and move them around the bases. So that's how the game is played. It's a really weird game sometimes. You got to put guys on the mound. You don't expect them to get outs, and that's all they do is get outs. And guys you think are going to throw a great game don't. And today, I got to give Danny, our guy, credit because he hangs in there and gives us a chance after being down 2-0 in the first. So it's just the way this game is played. Sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it don't.
Coach at Manchester had mentioned that his team was a little bit flat after losing that coming back loss by a point. Did you sense anything in your team today? Boy, guys, we got to pep it up here. We're kind of wandering around a little bit like zombies. Was everybody ready to go, ready to get in there today right away?
I really don't care what anyone says that coaches or plays. When you lose a game, you're not happy about it, and it's harder to get back up to play the next day than not get back up to play. That just goes with the territory. But you got to get off the mat, and you got to find a way, to suck it up. So, in so many words, somebody's got to win that game, and somebody's got to lose. So, one team that's going to happen for a lot of times. You score some early runs, you get a little bit of a lead, you get a well-pitched game. Those things take care of themselves. I think being down 2-0 the whole game put tremendous pressure on us. That was a tremendous pressure. Before we even blink, we have to get 3 runs to score. And if you know our team, from day one, we don't score a lot of runs. It's not how we produced a lot of wins. It's keeping the score manageable and down and finding a way to get a run here, a run there. And whenever we get extra runs, that just happens to be a bonus. But we don't set it up. So every time when they got 2, it was really hard. We needed 3 to win. Then they got 3, and we only had 1 at that point. We needed another 3, and it's really hard to play from behind. That was the difference. I think that whole first inning, that just shutting that down in the first inning, going down 2-0 was huge.